Today I'll be talking about yellow Lady Linlin. Now her effect is, at the cost of 2 Don, attached 2 Don, when attacking, you may add 1 card from the top or bottom of your life cards and add it to your hand. If you have 2 or less life cards, add up to 1 card from your hand to the top of your life deck. And as this deck will go, as the first set of 4 is the Charlotte Pudding Searcher. Now, rather than most of the searchers, you only look at the top 4 cards, reveal up to 1 Sanji card or a Big Mama Pirates card type, other than Charlotte Pudding herself, and add it to your hand. Then place the rest at the bottom of your life deck. At the bottom of your deck in any order. Yeah, this deck has a lot of life deck triggers and things like that. So, sorry if I'm confusing people there. The next one is one of the first counters, which is Sanji. At Don +2, when attacking, you may add 1 card from the top or bottom of your life cards to your hand. And then add up to 1 card from the top of your deck to the top of your life cards. Nice little 2k counter, easily searchable by Charlotte Pudding. The next one is another set of 2k counters, which is the new Charlotte Amande. Activate during your main. Once per turn, you may trash 1 card with a trigger from your hand. Rest up to 1 of your opponent's counters with a cost of 2 or less. These are actually good in black Linlin decks. If you have black cards that lower the cost, obviously you get a bigger range of enemy characters to set. Rest. Another 2k counter times 4 is the new Capone. Capone is got cost 3, but it's mainly used for its trigger, which is up to 1 of your opponent's leaders or character cards cannot attack during this turn. This is one of the sort of cards I've been waiting for, which can just stop a character from attacking. The next kind of card I'm waiting for, whether it be a counter or a character or trigger, is where it stops enemy counters in general. And that's probably in the next couple of, not next set or maybe those sets after, but maybe along the lines of OP7, OP8. Anyway, as for the, so we've gone for the 2k counters, now looking at the first blockers at cost 3, which is Charlotte Bruley. You want this mainly for its trigger effect. So it's a blocker, 1k counter. Yeah, it's been around for a while that now. Next one is one of the most plainly used, Charlotte Perospero. On KO, look at 3 cards from the top of your deck, reveal up to 1 Big Mama Pirates card and add it to your hand, then place the rest at the bottom of your deck. Also a trigger of you may trash 1 card from your hand, play this card. That's 4 of those. They're also your 5k beta attacker. Again, cost 3 for a 5k is really good. The next one is cost 4 Cracker, 3 Cracker. These aren't used often to my knowledge, and I've only seen so many yellow Linlin deck profiles through YouTube. However, this is cost 4, 1k counter, and for attaching 1 Don, if you have less life cards than your opponent, this character gains double attack and an extra 1000 power. Trigger, just like Perospero, you may trash 1 card from your hand, place this card. I've got it at 3, you sometimes play 4 and some people play 2. The next one is one of the most played ones, is the category cost 4. Again, on play, look up to 1 card from the top of your or your opponent's life cards and place that at the top or bottom of the life. Let me read that again, sorry. Look at up to 1 card from the top of your or your opponent's life cards and place it at the top or bottom of your life cards. Right, then if you have less life cards than your opponent, this character gains rush. So the moment it's activated on the turn, you attack opponent straight away. 1 card I've long awaited for is a cost 4 blocker Sanji. When I saw this card first, a few months ago, I thought, right, I've got to get these. I have spent at least 5-6 boxes just to get 4. Overall, I managed to get 2 spare, and they've been traded off. So it's a 4 cost blocker, 1000 counter, and you may trash 1 card from your hand, play this card as its trigger effect. I do play only 2 category. Altogether I've had 3. I gave 1 away, which were a bit daft, but somebody wanted it more than me, and I've got 2, and 2 is only just reasonable, but I prefer it at 2 because it's 1 less high character to worry about if you draw too many in your hand. So at the cost of 8, 8000 tack, add up to 1 character with a cost of 8 or less to the top or bottom of the owner's life cards face up. As everyone knows, it's a bit of a game breaker, and well, very popular for a lot of people. And as the last of the characters, Charlotte Linlin, the cost 10. A lot of people know what this does, but I'll read it out anyways. So on play, if your leader has the Big Mama Pirates type, add up to 1 card from the top of it. Let me read that again. Sorry. Add up to 1 card from the top of your deck to the top of your life cards. Then trash up to 1 card from the top of your opponent's life cards. But once trashed, they can't use any triggers, so it's a high bonus. The only thing I've got about 10 cost monsters is if you haven't got the blockers on the field or any 2k counters in your hand, it's a big risk to play. Now as for the counters, I don't see many people play these, but Buzz Cut Mochi. I like these because, for one, during your main, if you have less life cards, you KO up to 1 of your opponent's characters at the cost of 4 or less. It's an instant KO. I like it. However, the trigger itself, it can be really good if you rotate it around with Big Mama's effect, which is one of the main things you do in this deck anyways, is the fact you can summon a character cost 4 or less from your hand with a trigger. And you've got 19 in this deck to pick from. So that's 4 of them. I do play 4 Isoko Sovereignty. This card has saved my life a few times by adding an extra life card to my deck. Life cards. Yeah, life cards. It's a counter of 5000, which is better than a lot of them for the cost of it. However, you may trash 2 life cards up to 1 card from the top of your deck to the top of your life cards, and that's its trigger effect. Again, rotate it around with Lady Linlin's effect, and it has saved me a few times. In my opinion, it's one of the best cards I've got for yellow. And as for the last one, I'm only testing this for the time being, and Diablo Jambe Azul Shot. Trigger of draw 1 card, if you really need to. Otherwise, its actual counter ability is up to 1 of your leader cards gains 6000 power during this battle. Then if you and your opponent have a total of 4 or less life cards, KO up to 1 of your opponent's characters at the cost of 2 or less. Another good card is using Black Linlin, but a good card all around if you're getting rid of low cost blockers or other cards such as the new Sugar. I've ran into that card a few times, and anything with KOing monsters of 2 or less, get rid of her. To me, she's a real annoyance. And that is my deck for Lady Linlin for OP4. If anyone has any queries or anything you can do to help with this deck to improve it, please leave a comment. And if you like the deck as it is, please like and subscribe. Thank you very much.